The Lake Mesk threatens Jeddah. But exactly is the Lake Mesk? The lake, well known to the people of Jeddah, was a swamp of sewage. "17 long years ago, this lake originated as a temporary solution to the disposal of wastewater in Jeddah. Here it is now, filled with sewage and rainwater, extending to a length of more than 4 kilometers and a width of over 1.7 kilometers. 1,300 sewage tankers used to empty their contents here on a daily basis. That is estimated at more than 50,000 cubic meters of sewage water, taking the lake's depth to over 8 meters. The temporary solution became permanent, and the lake stretched enormously. And the city of Jeddah keeps growing. The dimensions of the problem are unpredictable, and the citizens wonder, is there an urgent solution soon? Another example of the interest of the wise leadership of the custodian of the two holy mosques, his crown prince and the second deputy premier in the welfare of the citizens, Royal Decree number A/66 was issued on the 26th of Jumada al-Ula, 1431 Hijri, assigning the Ministry of Water and Electricity to solve the lake situation within 1 year only. Following that, His Excellency, the Chairman of the Board of Directors of the National Water Company, Engineer Abdullah ibn Abdurrahman al-Hussein, issued directives commissioning the National Water Company, NWC, to accomplish this task. NWC undertook the task and began to prepare the necessary studies to implement a project to address the conditions of the sewage lake and recruit specialized companies to develop integrated solutions. With support and guidance from NWC Board of Directors, the project to dry the lake was awarded, and the company's strategy was implemented to dispose of the accumulated water forever during a transitional period lasting nearly 2 months, and in cooperation with the Jeddah Municipality and Jeddah Urban Development Company, through the establishment of a joint operations room to complete the procedures to receive the site, NWC took over the lake site and associated projects and began to implement its integrated plan, which included a number of parallel solutions. NWC and its partners entered into a great challenge against time. Therefore, it started to speed up the experimental operation of Airport Station 1 with a treatment capacity of 30 cubic meters per day, bearing in mind that its maximum capacity is 250,000 cubic meters per day. The cost of construction was 370 million riyals. Meanwhile, NWC implemented a project to complete the Jeddah Municipality pipeline from east of the highway to the Airport Station 1. The pipeline is 100 meters long and has a capacity of 30,000 cubic meters per day of sewage. These quantities were moved from the lake to Airport Station 1. During the same period, the treatment plant located next to the lake was operating at maximum capacity, 60,000 cubic meters per day. At the same time, large quantities of water were pumped from the lake to neighboring evaporation lakes. Water levels in the lake began to drop dramatically. In addition, the National Water Company implemented a pipeline project with a capacity of 120,000 cubic meters per day to run from Airport Station 1 to the treatment plant adjacent to the lake. This treatment plant was receiving triply treated water from Airport Station 1. Treated water will be utilized in forest green projects and irrigating Jeddah municipality parks to maintain cooperation in the future. To complement the social responsibility of the National Water Company in the environmental field, it has initiated the development of environmental solutions according to the best global standards in place to address the situation of the sludgy sediment at the bottom of the lake. That can be done by signing contracts with the best global companies to identify the best ways to process and utilize the sludge and propose appropriate actions to make it safe, avoid any negative impact on the surrounding environment, and minimize the effects of odors emitted as an integrated environmental solution. As a result of NWC's optimized planning and vision, the ambition was realized to implement the vision of the WISE leadership by draining the sanitation lake in 3 months. That is 9 months before the deadline of the Royal Order. The lake is now 100% dry. But that's not all. The current ambition is to turn this land that was once a source of concern to a source of happiness for the Jeddah residents. The shared vision is to build in this place beautiful parks, tourist facilities, and sophisticated resorts. No need to wander. Now, everything has been brought under control. The National Water Company continues its march with everybody's support and sincere efforts.